The State House of Assembly has pledged its commitment to pass the Cross River State Office of the Surveyor-General Bill to enable the office boost its productivity. The Chairman, House Committee on Finance and Appropriation, Honorable Kun Owuna, stated the legislature's position when he led members of the committee to the office of the Surveyor-General for the mid-year budget review and performance. Assembly correspondent Senwanine brings you detail.
Honorable Owuna stated that the review, which is constitutional as part of the legislature's oversight of ministries, departments and agencies, said the review is important to ascertain their budget performance from January to June 2025. At the Cross River Geographic Information Agency, Honorable Owuna stood for better performance in terms of internally generated revenue, promising to update laws when necessary to boost the agency's revenue base as a major source of government revenue.
The gray areas you've pointed out here, where you need the assistance of the House to ensure that the general law is being passed by the State of Assembly, I can assure you that we get back after this oversight function today, the House will put an eye to ensure that we think that law is really passage. And also ensuring the protection of the internal and external boundary of Cross River State with other states in the country. We've done well. We're very satisfied with your report.
Members of the committee lauded the Office of the Surveyor-General for its efforts in meeting up targets in some of its revenue heads, calling for more efforts to meet up with other heads as well as address boundary issues within the state.
It's in this office that we should be sure of the actual map of Cross River State. Some of the communities in Cross River State are now listed outside Cross River State. Yes, particularly the Bukele side. If your office is doing anything to secure the integrity of our boundaries, and what's the difficulty really in your collaboration with the National Boundary Commission to probably perfect those edges?
So in terms of those maps, I don't know what they're saying, so they can actually give us the real map of the district area, whether it belongs to this community or government has actually taken those areas.
In a response, the State Surveyor-General, Surveyor Patrick Bassi, informed the committee of his performance during the period in review and additional revenue heads created, and appealed to the House to pass the Cross River State Office of the Surveyor-General Bill, which he intimated will improve its revenue performance. Also speaking, the Director General, Cross River Geographic Information Agency, Mr. William Achibong, highlighted its revenue heads and performance for the period with challenges encountered, promising to do better in the remaining 6 months.
We cannot give out contracts at this moment based on the minimal resources that is coming into the states. So we try to do the survey on our own. That is why we cannot really have much on that aspect. If we were to maybe assign contracts to maybe different companies, survey firms, at the end of the day, that particular survey will have generated a lot of money, and some percentage will have come into government coffers.
If you achieve all this, we will even keep that and go beyond.
Senwanine for CRBC News.